Thank you, Melanie. And welcome everyone here tonight. There are many faces I've seen before and many new faces I have never seen before. So welcome everyone to the art group. We like to think that this is a very different place. I hope that your reason for being here is that maybe tonight will be something a little bit different in the world of wealth creation. Beyond Wealth has been a dream of ours now for 3 or 4 years. And I guess where it was born was a little of my history, and I'll take you through just a brief bit of my history. In 1979, I started my education to become an architect. And I did that because I wanted to make the world beautiful. And after 5 years of study and 5 years of actually practicing with a pen in hand, I realized that I wasn't actually going to make the world beautiful. I became extremely frustrated, and I thought, to hell with this, I've got to leave, I've got to do something that has more meaning. So I left the industry, I went overseas, I spent time overseas. I thought, what will I do in my life? And I came back for some crazy reason. I started in the financial planning field. And this is now 18 years ago. And I thought that what I would do in the field of financial planning was create wealth for people and make their lives more magnificent, and thereby creating wonderful things in the world once more. And within 2 or 3 years, I actually came to the conclusion that this was not going to happen. I wasn't going to make people happy by creating wealth for them. And at that point of time, I could have given in again. But that time, I chose not to give in. I just chose to do things differently. And the themes that I learnt from those first the first major career changes in my life, what I learnt was a whole series of things. The first of them was that I needed courage if I was to design my own life. If I was to create my own life, if I was going to do the things that I felt passionate about, I had to have courage. And you know what? I could have created a world full of beautiful buildings. And the reason I didn't was because I lacked the courage. I chickened out and I gave up and I moved on to something else. And actually that's something I've never shared up until this year with anyone because I was ashamed of it. And the reality of then what happened was, why did I stick with the financial planning? And it was because I chose this time to have courage. And I chose this time to take an industry that I recognized then was pretty archaic, that was pretty backward, and start breathing some real life into it. And start looking at what is it in this world of wealth creation? What is it in this world of money that we can take and shake up and start giving some real reference to people's lives and to the joy and the hopes and the aspirations? Because in the last 18 years, I've seen thousands of clients. And I've got to tell you, there aren't many clients that I've seen that have become totally filled with happiness. And we've succeeded in creating wealth for a hell of a lot of them. So Beyond Wealth is about moving beyond the place where we just sit with money, where we just create money, where we create that thing called wealth, and where we can start to ask new questions, all new questions.